This is our new setup.
If you could just see behind us right now, you'd see the infinite amount of tables and chairs.
So I think we were in DFS. We're right in the corner.
Yeah.
This would be a crazy setup if this was actually the setup.
Nice table.
But it's a little bit awkward because we're in the middle of a store.
No. No one's here though. It's like completely quiet.
Yeah, we're just trying it out, you know. When you go to a shop and you're like, I'll go into that shop or cafe because there's loads of people.
Yeah.
But if you wouldn't go in there if there wasn't many people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like this. Yeah.
But yeah, I've come to see Ben. I haven't seen him since Berlin.
It's
So
been
it's
a
good.
while, but it's been a while. We just had a nice Nando's, cheeky Nando's.
I love getting the 4 boneless thighs. I literally get that like every time.
Yeah. Yeah. I've tried the chicken wrap before. The double chicken wrap. That was quite nice. Trying them out though.
Yeah.
Things with Nando's. Best thing about Nando's, you can really get anything and you don't feel rubbish afterwards. Like there's some restaurants I go to and you get food or whatever, you just feel rubbish afterwards. You can't be asked to do anything.
Yeah.
Nando's actually, same with like Wagamama's. You eat it, you actually feel healthy for having it.
Yeah, no, it's good protein. Sorry, man, I'm this is
I'm quite comfortable here.
yeah.
These chairs, man, I like these chairs. But I just don't know, it might be... Before Tom turns off the camera, I think the SFS staff are on our backs, they're on their gates. They're trying to get us to leave, but we ain't leaving, we ain't going anywhere. Alright, let's go.
Sorry.
That was entertaining.
That was awkward as hell. I don't want to do that again. That was fine.
It's a good experience. Look, man, if you ever tried recording in public, you know how awkward it is. You know how difficult it is. It takes a lot of... I don't even know if it's self-awareness, but it takes a lot of something to go...
It takes a lot of confidence.
Yeah, just to go, I'm going to sit at this random place with people watching me and not care.
You know people are looking at you because you stand out, innit? But yeah, I just thought, oh yeah, we could just go upstairs, there'll be a sofa, we can just sit on there, probably be fine for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No, ain't no way.
No, we definitely just didn't look like people who would buy a sofa.
No.
Good experience.
But good experience. Yeah, it takes time with stuff like this. You watch someone like Casey, and he does it like so effortlessly.
Yeah.
You go, man, I envy that.
Yeah. Like, podcast studios must cost a lot.
Yeah.
That table, 1,000.
You know, Colin and Samir, they've got a whole like a studio. They were talking about it on one of their videos. They cost them like 16 grand a month or something.
Yeah,
they were saying.
I heard them say.
And I'm mad.
I bet there's people online that like have their podcast at like a shop like that. There must be.
It's a good idea, man.
I wonder how long someone could do it for. I mean, we lasted like 2 minutes before someone come over.
Yeah.
But there were like couples, like a few like elderly people.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. We should try an IKEA.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
way
IKEA,
bigger.
I think IKEA's a good shot. I think Life of Reese had done well there doing that.
When she was there though, she was also with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So they're a couple. So and they're probably buying stuff.
Yeah,
as
they
well.
probably were looking for something.
Ben, when we were questioning, he was like, he asked the I think it was the manager.
Yeah.
He was like, what do you think of this table? Do you prefer this one or this one? And the guy just said, it doesn't matter what I think.
All about the customer.
Yeah.
I rate it. He's doing his job, man. We can't get mad. He's doing his job.
No, I'm not mad. I'm a bit embarrassed. To be honest, that was embarrassing.
Yeah. They'll never see us again, though.
No.
That's the reality.
No. I watched the fights yesterday, and like during the KSI one, my like heart was like beating quite fast. I was like really into it.
Yeah.
I kept like asking myself why, because like KSI doesn't know who I am. No one there knows who I am.
Doesn't really care either. No.
And I'm so invested in this fight, who's going to win. well, no matter what happens,
Doesn't affect your life.
they
at
still,
all.
yeah, they still don't know me.
No.
Not going to affect my life. I'm still going to be sat in this exact same chair
Yeah.
with the exact same amount of money, or the
Yeah.
exact same position in life. It's interesting how you can become so invested in things that really don't matter.
I'm not sure if cynical, like a cynical mindset. I don't know if it means that, but what you described then is like they don't care about me or whatever. Maybe that's a bit like and not a negative way, but can't we just watch something and be like, okay, I'm gonna watch it for the enjoyment of watching something rather than I'm watching it because do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can just watch it for enjoyment.
Right. Rather than thinking deeply about it's just a boxing match. You know what I mean? It's not that deep.
It was enjoyable, to be fair. Like very enjoyable, but also, yeah, it was weird. I noticed how connected I was to it.
Yeah.
When I'm not actually connected to it at all.
The other thing as well, man, is it's not just a boxing match. It's a boxing match with someone that we've both invested a lot of time following and watching, and with their merch.
And the people that might watch us, they don't know us.
No.
But I hope they get value.
Yeah.
The value we got from the fight was just entertainment.
Yeah. 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 I think we can actually take a lesson from the Sidemen or, KSI or whoever, to be like, they have made us feel connected to them. You can, because you feel connected with this person, you can actually invest money into them because it's almost like a friend, quote unquote. So I think that's a good aim to have, especially for Hamza does a brilliant job at that. I think that's why he's blown up so quickly.
Yeah, I think with Hamza and even people like Casey, you get a lot of value from their videos. Especially for us, when we watch Casey, we're always so impressed.
Yeah.
He's just so creative, and it inspires.
Yeah.
But I've been having this thought more recently about I'll watch something or anything, and I'll just think it just doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah.
And that's been happening more, and I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. Not really a bad thing. It depends how you want to take it, but because you could argue that nothing really matters, which is kind of not nice to think about.
No, it's a very negative mindset.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But no, I think there's definitely something to be said for using your time efficiently and listening to that voice in your head that's trying to guide you. It's trying to guide you somewhere. It's trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like your gut.
It's so true.
Well, I don't think that's your gut, is it? When you think stuff like that, I think it's just the mindset that changes all the time.
There's a voice in your head or something that's literally telling you could be doing something more efficient for your time. You have a goal, you have something you want to work towards, and the way you're spending your time right now is not in line with that goal at all. This is literally as simple as that. And so your brain is going to try and make you feel guilty for doing something that is pleasurable or is fun or is exciting, but you could be doing something more efficient with your time.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was mostly what it was. Watching it, and I'm like, yeah, I could be actually doing something that actually benefits me or actually is to do with me, instead of just watching someone else win something or lose something, but still make a lot of money. And yeah. I think, when I went to see The Weeknd, so awesome. There was 90,000 people.
Crazy.
I sat in that stadium. I'll be honest, I was anxious as hell.
Yeah.
My hands were starting to actually get numb because I was so anxious, because I was sat there. I've never been around that many people.
No.
But one thought that went into my mind was that it's funny that we've all come here to see this one guy. And it's he's made all of this music. It's he's on top of the hierarchy in this place, which is fine. I really like The Weeknd. I really like his music, and his music, he deserves to be up there because of it. But in a way, it's I've come here to support this guy when I know that I could be at much higher heights if I spent all my time doing other stuff. there's actions I could be taking right now that could get me.
Yeah.
Like this video I'm making, I talk about how literally anything is possible because we can literally do anything, even though we don't know where any direction is really going to take us.
No.
There are possibilities that I could become The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Not literally.
No. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
could you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, while we're watching this fight,
100%.
like
We're not doing any of that.
I guess I have the thing in the back of my mind is like, I could do that one day, but I'm watching someone else do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah. I think it's a valuable thought to have as well, especially when you have such a big goal like trying to do well on YouTube, or even if it's fitness or any goal in life. I think to a degree you almost have to obsess over it to the point that the stuff that should be pleasurable for, like, I don't want to say normal people, for the stuff that should be pleasurable
For
for
like the average person,
Right.
everyone.
right, it becomes less pleasurable because you're finding enjoyment. Maybe it's just a case of distraction, and maybe it's like you're fearful of what if this doesn't do well, and you're fearful of if you're wasting all this time making all these videos and doing all the editing, and you're fearful if it might not get anywhere. So it's like, maybe it's like subconsciously you're thinking, well, maybe if I can't live it, I can live it through someone else's eyes.
No, yeah.
You know, that's another
Yeah.
way.
Like I said that to you earlier. It's like when I'm watching him, I'm like, come on, I really want him to win. I'm really like it's like we're living through him. It's like the same with football. Like when you really want a team to win when we're watching England or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, come on, and then they win, and you're like, yes,
Yeah.
and then you realise that you didn't win.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, with like the fear thing. Like I think I'm making videos because I love creating. There's no doubt about that. But because of where we are in life, we're young and, well,
Ambitious.
yeah, I'm 22, Ben's 19. Yeah, like we want to get places, we want to make money. For me, I'm ready for the next phase of my life. But to get to like bigger phases and to like create bigger environments, live by yourself, which is something I'm really looking forward to. You need money. You need to be successful and earn money, and not that success has to mean making money. It doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so true.
Because we're doing YouTube, is what we're passionate about, and we want it to work out. We're in that way, so then we can live the life that we really want. But it takes time.
Discipline.
It's good that I think it's good to have a big goal and want to work towards it. Without a goal, like, where are we even going?
Yeah.
I think goals are so important, and people throw that around, but I really do, because without one, like, maybe without like goals that you've really thought of, maybe you have subconscious goals. But it's like, you want to get a good job, so you just you slowly walk towards it. Like, I have a goal. Like today, I had a goal to drive to where we are.
Right.
I didn't think
Yeah.
this is my goal. I just did it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I just got it up on Google Maps. And that leads me on. Have you seen First Man's video? Okay, right. First Man made this video,
Right.
and he was talking about something that I've actually thought of as well. And it's like, the more technology and stuff that's coming into our lives, the less things we're doing. You're saying, like, if someone told me, okay, you have to live outside tonight, then it was like -4 degrees. Like, how do you, like,
Yeah.
you can be like as rich,
Yeah.
or you can be as like awesome.
Yeah.
But how would you, it's crazy when we can't even do like the basic. That number plate is men.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Yeah, but it's crazy that like the simplest things like are actually really hard. Like if we didn't have supermarkets, where do we go get our food? If we had to go and fish, he was saying this, if you needed to go fish, even if you know how to fish, imagine you didn't have a fishing rod, because someone else makes that for you and gives it to you so you can fish. It's kind of a scary thought,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
Because like, you're learning a lot about construction and everything. But like, if I got my own house and like the electricity broke or something, like I don't know how to fix it. Like, and he was saying like go into like driving somewhere. You just get it up on Google Maps and it tells you exactly.
Oh yeah.
Where to go.
Oh yeah.
Which is good. That's very convenient. All of these stuff is very convenient and good.
Imagine your phone ran out of charge.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah.
You'd be screwed.
You'd have to use like the signs. You have to ask people.
Yeah.
Ask people. Just like real life stuff. I think that's a like good thing is to realize is that the more technology, then the easier things are. The less like down to earth things we know.
Yeah. Social media takes you away from the reality.
Yeah,
I almost see it
technology.
as technology. I see it as like two different realities. I see it like you have the reality of real life,
Yeah.
and then you have the reality of social media. Because you can see someone, if you just lived in your house and you didn't go anywhere, you could see like clips on social media of anything. But if you don't go outside, you think everyone's gonna be like that. You think if you go, if you're not going outside and you're talking to people, and then all you're watching is watching shorts about like some stupid thing, people are watching me in the gym or whatever, you're just gonna assume everyone's like that, aren't you?
You need to experience stuff for yourself to really know what
Yeah.
things are like. Yeah.
There's just two different realities, I think.
A lot of stuff online like does paint a different picture to reality, and like people will like say like one opinion, even if it's like really extreme, and they'll just say it as fact. Like, this is a silly example, but like music, you got Drake's new album, you listen to it, you think whatever, but then you go online and like there might be people saying like, oh, it's so bad, and it will taint your opinion, and you just think it.
Mhm.
You might just think it's bad.
Mm.
Just because other people do.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know if that's something to do with like caveman stuff where you like
Yeah.
want to like have the
Yeah.
kind of say majority opinion, so people like you.
Yeah, you're not kicked out of the tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I read a lot of number plates.
Why?
Do you not?
No, why? What's the point?
I've got this like really strange thing, right? I journaled about it the other day. It's actually like blown my mind.
What?
It might not blow yours, but so last year, when I was quite worried about my health, I thought I had this thing called a CSF leak. My nose was dripping like water, right?
Mm.
And I was like getting headaches every day. I was really, really worried. Called up the doctor, and they said they wanted to see me that day. So I was in Bristol. I drove back to home with my mum and everything, so that's the doctor's I was registered at. Driving back, I was stuck behind this caravan. For this caravan was the car that I was stuck behind the longest on the entire journey. Its number plate, the last 3 letters was CSF.
Oh my days.
I don't know if that's crazy.
Wow.
You think that's crazy? I read number plates like all the time, and I've never seen that before, like, or after.
No, it's mad, isn't it?
Like the chances of that happening are so rare. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking like, what if like I wrote it was either a massive coincidence or it's like, if I want to say that it was influenced by God, I could say, yeah, he did that, and I was like, why? Maybe he was trying to make me believe that I did have it, because it did. I was like, the coincidence of that is so. I have to take it as it means something. I don't know if that makes me sound crazy, but
No.
I have to find some reasoning in it.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe he's trying to make me believe that I have it, so I can then fear death more, and it makes me change my next step in life to redefine what I'm actually doing, to realize that I could die at any time.
Right.
Or it could be to make me believe it, because the hospital, I got a brain scan and everything, and it all seemed fine, and they let me go, which is great. But I don't know if I believed that, and because I didn't believe it, I decided to just like read everything online about it, and like not go to the gym and everything, and not bend down and stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do squats or anything.
No, I still don't really, and just to try and heal it, just in case I do have it. I do had it, and now I'm back at the gym mostly normal. I don't train I don't squat really anymore because that gives me like tense head. It's very strange.
That is weird. Or it was God telling you that it will come and it will go. As the car came and then the car went.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be. Or it could be literally nothing. Could just be a coincidence.
Yeah.
But having that mindset is quite boring as well.
Yeah.
Like, you like to think God's like doing some magical guru thing above the world. Like.
Yeah. Like, I journaled about this as well. It's like, sorry about that. I feel like I've started to believe more in God because I feel like it can actually genuinely benefit you. I think we spoke about this last time, the podcast thing. If there's things that are outside of your control, like that thing, like I don't know, there's traffic or I don't know, just something unlucky or lucky happens. Actually, let's say I go back to uni, I'm nervous, but so everything else is outside of my control.
Yeah.
Except it's my experience.
Yeah.
If I say that everything else is like under control by God, so like luck and luckiness, God is controlling it. Then if you say that you're on God's side and God's on your side, then the person controlling all the bad stuff is on your side. So you can flip anything to be on your side. If it's a challenge, you could say, well, he's given me the challenge because I need this challenge.
Correct.
Or this has happened because this is what I need. And then you just have like a really positive mindset. It's like when Andrew Tate went to jail, he said,
is God's trying to make him...
Yeah.
Is God saying, what... I'm saying I'm this good, and then God is challenging me to see if I am actually that good.
Yeah, exactly. And that gives you a good mindset.
Oh, 100%. I think it's a formwork to make you think more positively in your life. That's literally on the most basic level, which is all I use it for. Is that whether something good has happened in your life or whether something bad has happened in your life, just saying it was because of God and God is on my side, he's going to make me become a better person, instantly flips any bad thing into, is it that bad actually? Is it that bad? Yeah, it could be anything. It could be like go into the shop to get a clip of something and you forget your camera. But then you can view that as, oh right, but I've got this other camera. Maybe he wants me to use that more. Could I be creative with this other camera? You know?
For context, Ben has like 3 different very cool cameras. So that makes a lot of sense.
But it's true, isn't it? It's like having that, it's a formwork to just think more positively in life. And when you do start thinking more positively, you will just become happier. From my experience, you just...
Yeah. And it benefits you way more. Like if you've got a lucky mindset, you look out for more opportunities, because say like someone said to you the day before, tomorrow you're gonna get this great opportunity, or the next day you're gonna be looking out for that opportunity. It can go vice versa. If you think more positively, you will see the more positive things. This I told you about it, but I met this guy not long ago in like by a lake. And we had like never met him before, but we just ended up speaking for like an hour. It was like crazy. And I spoke to him about this God thing, and he said that she has a name. It's called God of the Gaps. I think it's got like different contexts because I researched it, but basically you can't prove that God is not real if the science isn't there. If you don't know something, you can't
prove it's not real.
You can't prove that God hasn't done that.
Yeah.
Because there's no proof of anything. So it's not out of the question. Yeah. But the way I guess I say it is that when there's a gap in what I can control, if I just say it was either another person or like, because obviously people are in control, but if I just say it's God, then God is controlling. So yeah, I thought it was very interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I think you can think about it too deeply as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm intentionally deciding not to look at, oh, is God real? Is God real? Not real. I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking, it may not even be God, but it's like there's a higher purpose that's on your side, that's looking after you, and whatever outcomes happen in your life, you have to view it with the context that he's done that to help you become a better person from it. That's it at the most basic level.
Yeah, same. I feel the
For me, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, me too, man.
It does benefit you. Love thy neighbour.
Love thy neighbour.
Right.
Did you go to church after? I was going to ask you this.
No.
Completely forgot.
Well, after the time I did go.
Yeah, because you were like, I might go once a week or something.
No, I haven't been. So I went to church not too long ago, and it was actually quite fun. And I actually liked it. It was very
Yeah.
positive. Yeah, I liked it, but I know I haven't been since.
No, it's interesting.
Maybe I should. But it's the thing. I don't know if I'm like that. I feel like I'm usually quite a logical person. So like when they say stuff that's like a bit out there about like stories from the Bible, it like does make me doubt, which is fine. I don't have to believe everything. We have to believe everything. But I do like this mindset. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was just curious. So,
Yeah.
happy days.
Just go to the next place.
Bye. That's good, man.
So we've made it. New location. Third location of the podcast.
It's quite nice. We're in nature.
Man, nature is just is it, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
You too, man.
I appreciate you. I don't like actively decide, oh yeah, you know what, I'm going to go to a field. Like I walk around the block or whatever, but not often I'll literally come out and drive to a field. But when I do, you can't deny the peace that it brings you. You can't deny that factor.
No. I think I need to spend more like dedicated time to just go outside and... Because like, not long ago, we were just looking at a lake. We just like sat on a bench looking at a lake. Man, it was just so peaceful. I don't know if you could say it's meditation, but you could use it as meditation because it's just quiet.
It was just a peaceful experience. And what I also find as well is when I'm out in nature and you're just going for a walk, man, you could be anywhere, it could be 10 minutes from your house. People seem nicer.
Oh yeah, for
Just
sure.
when you're in nature. Bro, me and Tom just talking to people walking by, you alright, you okay? Yeah, how's things? You don't have that naturally, you know? If you're in nature, it comes naturally. If you're not, if you're like in a city centre or something, it don't come that naturally.
No, it's like, yeah, when you're in nature, everything's just slow and natural and nice, and I think you kind of embody that because there's no rush. You know,
No.
we've gone for a little walk. I mean, we're going soon, but you know, you watch the water like, and there's a swan just like drifting slowly, and you're not waiting for anything to happen. You're just in the present moment.
Yeah, you're in the
I think.
moment, yeah.
And so when you're with everyone, you're not rushing around doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
Everyone's just there.
Yeah.
And that's something nice about that. I definitely think I'm not a big fan of the busyness of like being around a lot of people. I think for me, I find it a bit tiring, maybe because I'm just introverted. But definitely just coming out here. This is a little slower part of the podcast, but I'm enjoying it. How often do you go for walks like daily or?
It used to be daily, but now that the sun comes up at like 7,
Yeah.
there's just no point. Because I wake up, go for a walk, and it's raining in the dark, and it's like, I just feel worse.
Yeah. No.
So,
Like I made that schedule the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna get up at 6, and then I'll go for a walk. But it's dark until like 7, half 7, so.
it feels pointless. But yeah. It's crazy because when the weather's like this, and it's dark in the morning, it's dark in the evening, it makes you really question what you do to be in nature, you know?
What, like your sacrifice?
Yeah, what you actually like. We're doing all of this stuff, the sacrificing every single day, waking up so you have your free time, all so you can literally be in nature. When you think about it like that, it blows your mind because it feels like they literally take away your freedom to an extent. Like obviously there's weekends and there's time after work and before it, but to an extent it's taking away your freedom because you don't have that free time.
Ambition Ambition and goals take away your freedom. You can definitely get caught up in it.
Yeah.
It's like going to the gym. It's like I'm working out. Well, what started me working out was I felt like I was kind of too skinny. I want to be muscly, I want to be big, and I want to be attractive and look good. And then once you get there, you spend like an hour or two a day or every 2 days or whatever, and it all adds up. And then you eventually get there, and it is good, but then you get used to it,
And you want more.
and it's always more. But in nature, it just is what it is, and that's beautiful as it is. I don't know if I'm deep in it, but yeah, I get what you mean.
It's just something still about nature,
You do all these things.
to be in nature. It's true, man.
I don't know if I agree. I don't think I agree. Well, I get what you're saying. It's like you can do this or that. You're saying that you need to get everything done, so then you can have free time. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying you make the successful channel to be in nature. When you're in work, you can't just go, no, I'm going for a walk, because you're in work.
Oh, okay.
You
want
drive
to be
to work,
free.
you
Freedom.
get to work, and then you drive home. When you wake up, it's dark. When you go to sleep, it's dark.
Mm.
But when do you feel the most happiest? Well, it's when you're outside, in the sunlight, when you're in nature.
When you're with people.
It's true, man.
The first podcast I made, no one has got past like 20 minutes, and not even me, bro. That's mad. I mean, I love Jamie. Me, we're just talking about rubbish. There was no like point.
Yeah.
I was just like, what should I talk about? PlayStation. What should I talk about? Music. Christmas.
Remember back in the day when we used to play FIFA?
Mm.
Or like COD? Just play Spotify in the background in our headphones.
I'd sing when I played Black Ops 3.
Man, you were annoying.
Really? Oh man.
When you're trying to focus, you're trying to get a UAV. And all you've got is story of my life.
No, bro. No, there's no way I was singing that. No,
Bro,
there probably was.
You used to love One Direction, man. You used to.
Not. I'm looking bad, man. Some of the songs were good, yes.
You had episodes. I don't know if episodes is the right word, but you had like, at one point you were obsessed with Eminem.
Oh,
it was it was all
I
Eminem.
go through like seasons of
Yeah.
what I like.
And then it was like One Direction.
Nah,
Bro, it was, man.
No,
You made a playlist of One Direction.
No, I did not. There was
Bro.
no, it's just pop music. There's no way that
Bro.
I made a bro. Nah.
I remember, bro. I remember.
Your memory is wrong. No, I did not like One Direction more than you would have liked One Direction. Nah, good times.
Yeah, good
Playing
time.
back, but coming home from school, nothing mattered.
Jeez.
And now a lot of things matter, which is good. I mean, when I was younger, I always wished I was older. I couldn't wait.
Mm.
And now, yeah. Now, this is the real world.
Got a lot of pressure.
But it's good. It's good.
It's good
This is what you need to grow. This is what you need to improve and get better. We don't want to just be like kids
No,
when we're
man.
adults. That's not good.
No, man. You got to adapt. You got to overcome. You got to take things in your stride.
Like this new video I'm talking about, like when I was younger, I wouldn't just go out in nature. And
No.
I'd go out with my friends on my bike, but I wouldn't just sit on this like table.
Right.
Like if we were here like 10 years ago,
Oh,
We'd be
yeah.
playing on our
100%.
3DSs.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went to Bristol Zoo, and like our family were eating all dinner or lunch, and we sat in the corner and played Mario Kart,
We loved it, man. Little
And-
Big Planet.
and you were showing me
Mario
your PS
sticker
Vita.
stuff.
You were like taking pictures. I've got so many pictures of all the fish on my bad quality PS Vita, of Bristol Zoo. Doesn't exist anymore. They took it down. Bristol Zoo people.
Bristol Zoo people.
I don't think anyone. Do you know? I don't know how long I've been recording, but it's gonna. I think we should probably end it.
Alright. It's been a good podcast. I'll look back on this one in a few years, hopefully, and probably, think it's quite funny.
I make a podcast every year, one a year.
I want to read my YouTube analytics, and then next year I want to see what they are.
All right. I've decided. I made one in 2021, and it was with Jamie, and that was when I literally just started YouTube. And then I made one last year. It wasn't more like a stream. You couldn't see my face, but I was talking about leaving uni because I was leaving the next day. And here I am in the transitioning period of about to finish uni. I'm scared, man. I'm scared, but I'll talk about that in my next video. But yeah. You want to see analytics?
Currently, I'm doing a thing called Become More, and I'm on season 1 currently. So, I've uploaded a video, the system I use to stop overthinking my life. First day, right, been out for 1 day and 2 hours, 6 out of 10, with 30 views, with a click-through rate of 4% and an average view duration of 2 minutes 41. I hope by next year, my average view duration is between the 4 and 5 minute mark. That's my goal for next year.
Okay.
That's what I'd like.
For next year, next podcast, I don't, okay, I'll say over 1,000 subs, and just to have made more videos I like.
Yeah. Boom. Good spending time with you, man.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
See you later, people.
Yeah,
Peace
thank
out.
you for watching. If you made it this far, it's kind of crazy. I kind of don't believe you.
yeah.
It's probably just me watching my own podcast. You know, my camera might have died or ran out of.
No, I see it still on.
Is it?
Yeah, this one.
But it said it had like 17 more minutes of recording. Awesome.